Okay, and for this video I'm going to show you my 1974 Schwinn Continental, and every bike has a story, I suppose. Just did a video here of the Fuji Royale that I picked up last fall. Well, I was so pumped up about that, you know, I kept talking about it to people, and was talking to a coworker and talked about this Fuji bike and how much fun I had kind of, you know, restoring it and putting it back into riding form. And so he says, well, hey, my father-in-law has a bike that's been hanging up in his rafter for years, you know, some old 10-speed. So I inquired about it. He says, well, he says, I'll go back and I'll find out what it is. So I saw him a few days later, and he had some pictures on his cell phone, and I could see it was an old Schwinn. And long story short, it turned out it was a Schwinn Continental, and according to the serial number, it was made in August of 1974, and it's in the opaque blue, what they called opaque blue back then. And what I thought was kind of neat about this bike was it had the touring rack on the back, and it had toe clips, and it had the Schwinn approved generator light set on it, which was pretty neat. So I have not done anything with this bike. This is just how I got it. Amazingly, the tires were flat when I got it, and I never thought in a million years that they would hold air, but by golly, I put air in them, pumped them up. They've been holding air for about a month now, so holy cow. They're pretty rotted though. They're pretty dry rotted, but I took it down the road, rode it a little bit, and it does pretty good. So we'll just zoom in a little closer here and give you a quick look. I've done nothing to this bike, so it's missing one reflector on the back, I think. Paint's not too bad. It's got the usual chips and stuff. Chrome rims need to be polished, as does everything. There's the front light there. The original handlebar tape is still intact, although it's a little chewed up in spots. I don't know if I'll find exact replacement for that or not. The decals are not too bad. The one on this side, on the right side, is coming off a little bit, but what do you expect? It's old. There's the original touring rack on it. Original seat's not scarred up. It's, as I understand, this bike got a lot of use. The guy that owned it originally worked for a post office in town, and he rode this thing to work every day. Rode it to the post office, so it got some miles on it, but he kept it inside, so it's not too bad a shape. So there you go. Not much more I can say about it. Good old Chicago Schwinn, 1974 Schwinn Continental in opaque blue. This will probably be next winter's project, so maybe next year I can show you the polished version. And there's both the bikes, the Fuji and the Schwinn. And this bike stuff can be addictive. I could see myself picking up yet another one. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.